Healthcare provision has been a challenge for the region, with the response to emergencies leading. Modernization of the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital was one of the major flagship projects initiated by Governor Peter Nyong'o in his campaign manifesto. In realization to this, the following changes are evident.
When we were given the challenge, how do we modernize Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital, we did a situation analysis and we realized that our area of weakness lies in emergency response. So we had to boost our emergency capability. And therefore, under that, we decided that for us to do it well, we need to reduce the time to respond to emergencies. And therefore, the project that we are undertaking is to build doctors' cold room suites, which means that you don't have to get doctors from Nyahera, and then you come back, you get anesthetist, you come back, you get the next person. So not only are you reducing the response, but you're also saving money. And so we decided that we needed to build a doctor's cold room suites, so that if you are on call, then you are within the hospital compound. All those fellows who work as a team are within the hospital compound.
Under construction are the doctor's suite, funeral parlor, parking area, and an intensive facelift at the casualty to help with emergency cases.
Now the second area in line with that was to develop our infrastructure and emergency and accident center, what is otherwise known as casualty. We wanted to improve the flow of patients, so that patients, traditionally when you go to OPDs and even before the modernization, patients go to the doctors. In the emergencies, the doctors and the nurses who go to the patients. And so our design for emergency center is based on that. The flow is the clinicians, that's the nurses, the doctors are the ones that move to the patient. That is very tremendous, because our design throughout the country has never taken this into consideration. So we are modernizing that.
With the introduction of new services that were never there before, legitimacy and relevance in provision of healthcare services has been achieved.
For example, bronchoscopy. We didn't have bronchoscopy for a long time. And so we prioritize it. From 2016 up to now, when we are taking statistics, there were around 200 patients. 200 patients that we were referring outside to remove either coins from their lungs and all that. And patients would perish along the way, or when they reach there, it's pretty late. That one we zeroed in.
New equipment such as laparoscopy, chromoscopy, endoscopy. To add on to this, we have a new CT scan with 64 slides, a fully equipped MRI unit with an MRI machine, and an oncology center with a chemo shield.
One of the machines that we have received latest is the endoscopy machine that is behind me, and it is also helping us because clients were being seen, or patients were being seen at Aga Khan, that is very costly, or small specialist.
This is our CT scan room. We have a new CT scan machine, a 64 slide machine, which we usually use for diagnostics. A CT scan machine it's a scanner. It scans different parts of the body. It's a diagnostic machine. Usually, after the images are acquired, they are interpreted by the radiologist, and a report is given to the doctors, who now treat the patients.
We also looked at a modernization in terms of, filling the gap for and therefore introducing new services that we were referring to either Moi or Kenyatta. And these services are endoscopy, laparoscopy, and the colonoscopy, which is also part of actually endoscopic procedure. Now these services were never available. The reason why we thought that we needed to introduce them is because the demand was so huge, and there was a lot of capital flight from Kisumu County and the area. And part of our responsibility is to reduce societal cost in health. And so when we have them, then of course We are making people also to be to receive the services that they are demanding highly. But again, the other reason that we are doing it, as a big institution, we are also competing for resources from sources, and therefore it's part of our legitimacy and relevance. So not only were we doing these new services to meet the demand, but also to be relevant in the world of healthcare. It's very, very important for us. The same legitimacy and relevance made us also to put the parking. We have to have a good parking area, and that is very important for the patient, but also very important for people who are seeking services in our institution. You can't have dust all over you, and the hospitals are known to be places where we have diseases. So if there's dust, wind comes in, and then you are breathing the same dust that contains TB and all that. All this we had to put to a stop. So that informed the reason why we are putting our parking.
The use of neuroscience to reduce capital flight from Kisumu County to other counties to cater for the demand and promote medical tourism in the region.
When you want to improve your services, then you have to have a model. So we had to choose an area of medicine that would impact also in other areas as we go along. So we chose neuroscience mainly because one, we had a strong international collaboration that would help us realize a dream. And so we chose neuroscience as a center of excellence. And this is what we are doing. We are known now for neuroscience because we carry massive neuroscience activities, at least in routine, but mostly when 4 times in a year. And so neuroscience would help this region. But we also want to anchor ourselves as a tourism destination as far as neuroscience is concerned. We want to be known and probably improve our economy based on an area of health that we are good at. And that's neuroscience.
With the completion of the modernization of the Jaramogi, Oginga, Odinga teaching and referral hospitals, patients will be able to access free, affordable and quality healthcare under one roof, saving on costs to be incurred on referral cases, Kisumu being one of the pilot UHC counties.
We are serving patients with NHIF free without being given us any money for registration. Same to UHC, so long as you have a universal health cover, we are serving you free of charge. Well, since this UHC started, we have received so many patients per day. At casualty alone, we have got outpatient services, those who are being treated and going home, about 700 or 800 per day. Casualty alone. Night, that is 24 hours, day and night.